goodness, hello, good evening everybody, happy Wednesday, good evening, love not hate, hello Stina, Lottie and Andraste, hello, Oceana, lovely to see you today, Sherbear, hello, Echo, Fresh Flowers, Adele, Frosty, good to see ya, Computer God RC, hello everybody, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on where you are on this beautiful planet. Thank you so much for joining me for yet another ad hoc live stream. Happy Wednesday everybody, happy hump day, happy day, how y'all doing? It's lovely to see you here. Knowledge, hello, good to see you. Gigi, X, Savitri, a pleasure as always. Broccoli Monster, hello. The kazoo is convincing. I agree, it is. Tracy M, lovely to see you today. Thank you so much for returning to Popstar. Welcome back. Hello. How are you all doing? I hope you're all taking care of yourself. I hope you're all having a fabulous week. What a week. How is it only Wednesday? The weather has returned to a slightly more tolerable, pulpable, there you go, temperature. What is the temperature in Brisbane today? Temperature Brisbane now. Let's see. It is 61 degrees Fahrenheit. It is 16 degrees Celsius. That's almost t-shirt weather. I am still a little bit chilly, but that's okay. But we're not here to talk about the weather. Today, we're here to react to Miss Chantal Marie, Miss Foodie Beauty, and a couple of pieces of content, as well as the queen of YouTube herself, Miss Amberlynn Reid, and her two most recent pieces of content. Now, I didn't put in the description that we were going to watch Chantal's throwback to her friend and or neighbor's birthday. Do you want to watch that Nightmare Fuel with her drawings? Do you wanna? I don't know if I wanna. I mean, we can, if you wanna. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that one. I hope you're taking care of yourself. No. 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 So, yes. Only with buddies? See, that's my rule one. I did listen to it and thought, my gosh, I don't think... It's incredible how pinpoint accurate Foodie's recollection and memory seems to be of an experience like at... I'm assuming early teenage years. It's just bonkers. It's bonkers. But, Lottie, you're right. We are also here. You see, you all say no, but I think secretly you mean yes. Because it's so cringe. And it's terrible. And now I'm gassing myself up to watch it. Why did I even ask? We'll also... Sorry. I'm so sorry. The birthday party. Jesus. It's not a creepypasta. SCP? It's SCP. It's like something from the SCP Foundation. Anyway, so we're going to watch it. Why did I ask? Why did I even ask? We're going to watch that, and so I may as well add it to the description now that we're talking about things. And then we're going to be watching things about grilled cheese. Now, the things about grilled cheese and tomato soup, to be fair. The thing with grilled cheese and tomato soup is that I swear I've watched Chantal eat this meal like 27 bajillion times, but I could only find the one other mukbang. So it's from 5 years ago, and I thought, well, why don't we watch modern day era Foodie eating grilled cheese toasties and tomato soup, and then we'll go back 5 years and see what's changed. There's no cheese pull. No, it's all kind of just like soft, wet cheese, you know? But not in like a liquid wet kind of way, more in just a soggy wet kind of way, which I guess is liquid. And then we'll be moving on to Ambi and her two most recent pieces of content entitled Cooking Dinner, Snack Taste Test, and Looking Cute Vlog, followed quickly by Salmon Bowl Medication I Take and Breakthrough in Therapy Vlog. I can't guarantee I'll be paying attention to the grand total of just over 20 minutes of Ambi talking, so I'll probably phase out at some point there. Y'all have been alerted. Alright, so let's start with birthday party. Also, hi, my name's Zach. Lovely to meet you if you're new, and thank you very much for returning if you are coming back. I'm not a mental or physical healthcare professional, just a guy who lost some weight, talks about things on the internet, and watches way too much Foodie and Amber. Also not here to bully, shame, hate, harass, or humiliate. Literally here to talk about the produced and monetized content that we see here on this platform, because it's all about choices. Choices about what we say, choices about what we put on the internet, choices. Also, what did you all have for dinner and or breakfast? Depending. I had, they weren't vegan, they were vegetarian nachos. They were pretty good. They're vegetarian because I ran out of meat proteins, so I had to cobble together the leftover tortilla chips I had in my pantry with something. Fortunately, I had sour cream and avocado, and had some spicy salsa and a little bit of cheese. And it was delicious. You haven't had anything yet, Sarah? It's getting late. Cucumber and melon. That sounds refreshing, Nella. How good. Okay, let's get started. Right. The birthday nightmare monster situation type of deal. Are you all ready? Hold on to your butts. This one? This one? This one? This one. Okay, at speed, because I'm not listening to 8 minutes of Foodie's nonsense. In her reality, thank you very much. No sound? There's the sound. I don't want to be listening to this track. Get out of here.
I was about 12 years old. It was the year of scrunchies, the era of teen
Oh my god, that sounds good, Lottie.
heartthrobs and posters.
It was an okay salad. Also, she's loud. I'm sorry.
And as a kid, I was invited to many classmates' birthday parties, and they were
Did you hear that Foodie was popular?
always a crap
So what's she here? 11? She's 1984, is that right?
show.
Why do I think that? Is it 1984? Is she 5 older than me? No. Yes. Oh my god, time is passing.
For lack of a better term. And I thought I would just tell you in illustration, in the crappiest form ever, because I'm really bad at art, just a little bit of my
It's so weird, because this could have literally just been part of a story time you told on a mukbang.
experience.
Who told you this was a good idea?
With one of them in particular that I
Did somebody mention art? Yes.
remember, with a kid who was just a huge bully and just horrible. And I actually ended up taking my gift back. So here's the story. I hope you enjoy. You probably won't, but here you go.
She knows her crowd. She knows her audience. Yeah. Kelsey says Shannon said this was all a lie. Shocked. I'm shocked. 12-year-old Chanted. No, that looks like a D. Decanted. Help me sound this out. Look, my handwriting is also terrible, but I would like you to convince me that that's not a D into an H. Decantidel. This is a C and an N. So CNT. It's great. How great. Anyway, well, that there's Chantal, apparently, in the Sears jumper. She's so hateful against Sears.
So I got invited to a classmate's birthday party. Problem was, they all hated
I know somebody. It's bonkers.
me. Here's my story.
Bonkers.
Oh, hi, Chantal. Come on in. The girls are just upstairs playing Barbies. Oh, cool. I'm boiling some wieners now for dinner. It won't be too long yet. I also made my macaroni salad in a cheese plate. Ooh, a cheese plate. Yeah, head on upstairs, and I'll call you when it's all ready. I got Katrina a nice black forest cake.
I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. Can anyone else do this? Can anyone else recall back to a early teenage memory or pre-teenage memory of a birthday party and a specific conversation about a cheese plate or treat? I'm trying to think of like every birthday party I'd gone to as a kid and what snacks there were. I literally can't tell you. Aside from like the generic party pies and fairy bread, I physically can't. I can't tell you.
Me too. Ew, black forest cake.
What type of cake did little Jimmy at his 9th birthday party have? Look, unless it was a birthday cake from the Woman's Weekly kids' birthday cake book, I probably can't remember. Or a Cheesecake Factory. Cheesecake Factory in Australia is different to Cheesecake Factory internationally, FYI. But we do have a company here called the Cheesecake Factory that, lo, behold, makes a lot of cheesecakes. And there's a particular, like, mango cheesecake that my family's a big fan of. Nah. Can't tell you.
Okay, well, I'll head up now.
Lottie, like, perfect recall. It's so weird.
Who is it?
What's fairy bread? Amanda, I'm so glad you asked. It's when you go and get the most processed white bread you can find, preferably pre-sliced, and then you put the most delightful butter and or margarine spread you can find and slather that on thickly on a slice of processed white bread, and then you put hundreds and thousands on top of it. Not to be confused with sprinkles. You put rainbow hundreds and thousands on top of it, and then you slice it into a triangle. None of this like rectangle business. It's got to be points. It's got to be pointy. And then you serve it to small children to fill them with carbohydrates and sugar. It's called fairy bread.
Oh, hey, Katrina. It's Chantal. I was invited to your party. Oh, probably my mom being a
Why is she so loud in my ears?
Poor again, as usual.
Screaming.
Well, here, I got you a present. You were supposed to leave it downstairs with all the other gifts.
LaFleur, you're art-shaming today? Fair. I can understand. It's my party, and I'll be a bee if I want to. And this person's a fan of... let's see. Who's on the wall? We've got some Leos. Multiple Leos. We've got the Hanson siblings. Who are these people? Alright, chat. Let's play I Spy on Chantal's bad art. That's Leo. I don't know who that is. Who's that meant to be? No idea. Can't tell you. That's also Leo. This looks like Robert Pattinson, but I think it's just because of the unfortunate fold on the nose. I don't think that's who that is. There's more Leo. More Leo. Love is love. Oh, cute. I like that. The Hanson siblings. More Leo. I'm pretty sure from Titanic. I can see those eyebrows down there. Oh, Jesus. That's Leo. Is that also Leo? Okay, great. Well, there's not a lot of, like, diversity on this wall, is there? Okay, well, great.
Oh.
It's all Leo. Well, apart from the Hanson siblings who are not Leo, but could certainly sub in if he went missing.
Sorry. It's fine. Give it to me, thanks. We're playing Barbies. I got a new Barbie English cottage for my B-Day from Roseline.
100% bloody. I don't believe a lot of this, particularly because she's told this story a couple of times before, and it's always had like a different kind of twist on it. But no, I'm with you.
I can play with my let me see. I am playing with my Princess Barbie.
It's the kid from Terminator? Where?
So you can use my Eileen Wuornos Barbie. No one wants to play with her anyways. Oh, okay.
I'm like 95% sure Mattel didn't make an Eileen Wuornos Barbie.
Okay, sure. Cool.
Like, there's that little bit of my brain that's like... But maybe they did. But I'm pretty sure they didn't.
Do. Pew, pew, pew. Oh my gosh, Chantal, what did you do to my Princess Barbie?
It's a fever dream. Agreed, Sarah. Welcome.
I shot her. Eileen Wuornos is a serial killer, right? We're playing make-believe. Mom, Chantal's Barbie shot my Barbie.
I've said it a couple of times this week. I'm going to need Chantal to step outside, take a walk in nature, and make some memories in adulthood. Please. For the love of God. That's what I'm going to need that to start happening.
Girls, stop arguing. Dinner's ready. Come and eat. Yay! Okay, Chantal. How many hot dogs do you want? Chantal wants 5, right, Chantal? Because you are a piggy, just like Kyle says at school. Katrina, that's not very nice. Well, it's true, Mom.
Okay, I'm having serious doubts that this conversation happened. Serious doubts.
Kyle says Chantal eats like a piggy. Oink, oink. Yeah, well, Kyle peed his pants during history lesson and had to wear girls' jogging pants from the Lost and Found, so... He did not, and I'm telling him you said that. Girls, eat your hot dogs and simmer down.
Tammy, this is a fever dream. Well, we shouldn't call it a fever dream. It's a fever memory of Chantal that Chantal has put art to. So... Look, we're just living in Chantal's world.
We still have to watch the new Devon Sawa movie and play pin the tail on the donkey. No, Mom, we have to open my birthday presents. That is what we have to do.
Not with the eating sounds. I hope no one wanted to sleep tonight. I'm going to slow it down. I'm a hazard. You know what to expect. He hated it so much. Oh, wow. Who said we should watch this? Who said?
Ow. It's Katrina's mom. My hot dog has
So gross.
something crunchy in it. What animal did they use for these hot dogs?
Oh.
Oh, a bit of them all, I guess. You know, I think I'll just wait for the snacks later with the movie. Mom got us ketchup chips and bugles.
Also, how rude. Just be grateful you got hot dogs.
And you can have the
How rude.
bugles because I don't like them. But I don't like bugles. Well, that's just too bad.
I hate the fact that she didn't cut this, like, second take, but also it makes me think she did it specifically to get over the 8-minute mark to run the ads. Who knows?
Well, that's just too bad. Katrina, did I do something to you? Well, let me think. Well, I guess I don't like how your mom cut your bangs. Oh, okay then, sorry.
You, look, if everything Chantal is recalling and telling us happened to play out, you can't convince me Chantal was this, mellow as an 11-year-old. I don't know if Chantal would have taken I don't like how your bangs are cut very well, considering everything we've kind of experienced as adult Chantal, you know? When you have a little bit more age behind you and are able to mature and get a better sense of your, like, emotional control. Anyway, Rosie, hello, thank you so much for being here for 8 months, mate. I appreciate it. Rosie says she has some deep-rooted issues. I mean, look. Yep. she could probably talk this out with someone with some type of professional background. I would agree. Thank you so much for being here for 8 months, Rosie. I appreciate it.
Okay, girls, finish eating. We still have dessert. 20 minutes later.
That's true, Throdian, though.
All right, Katrina, time to open up your prezzies. Yay, I wonder what I got. Yay. Okay, this one is from Rosaline. It's a Polly Pocket. Rosaline? Polly Pockets are so last year. No one plays with these stupid things anymore. But anyway, I'll let Chantal play with it since it's not cool just like her. Speaking of which, this
Yeah, I don't know what the purpose of this is. Period. I don't, like, is this meant to make us sympathize with 11-year-old Chantal and the hardships that she faced? Okie dokie.
small gift is from Chantal. Let's see what it is.
Oh, thanks so much, Peach Cobbler. I appreciate you.
It's small. I bet it's a deck of cards or something stupid. Oh, wow. Actually, this gift is the best. Everyone wants the new Dangerous Mind soundtrack cassette tape.
11? Okay.
Let's listen to it now.
Well, we'll skip listening to it. Thank you very much.
Yeah, and then let's do the Macarena. Rosalia, that is a terrible...
Wait, is it Rosalia or Rosaline? Or Rosaline? I thought she was named for the character in Twilight. Is that Rosaline? Rosalinda. Rose... something.
uncool idea. Call your mom right now to come pick you up. Hey, Katrina, why don't you stop being a mean bully to Rosalia?
I thought it was Rosaline. Renesmee. Oh, that's her name? Right. So not this character. Got it. Primrose. Close enough.
I don't
Good
need
morning,
advice
Deb.
from you, Miss Bullcut Bangs. What look was your mom aiming for anyway, Captain Kangaroo? I get my bangs cut at Magic Huts and Zellers. Well, they should be closed down. I get offended looking at you. Okay, you know what? I'm out of here. I'm going home and I'm taking my Dangerous Minds cassette with me. I wanted it
I swear this story has been told a different way. It has. I know it has. I'm just trying to think of what mukbang it was from.
anyway.
Because it was definitely a
And I
mukbang.
spent all my allowance on you. Do you know how many times I had to unload the dishwasher so that I could buy this for you, you ungrateful mole rat? Mom, Chantal is stealing my
No, not this one. Hold on, I'm just looking for a thing.
birthday gift. You can't take back a birthday gift. Oh, I can. Watch me. And for the record, Kyle said you eat like a Neanderthal. Now give me my tape. Rosaline, come on. You can sleep at my house. But wait,
Not Rosaline or Renesmee. Got it.
wait, Rosaline. If you leave, I will tell everyone at school you wet the bed. You better not leave me. I swear I'll scream. Come back, Rosaline. And you better come back here, Rosaline, with my Dangerous Minds tape. I swear.
English Virgo says, the Macarena came out the 1st of January 1990. Really? Work. Well, it would have been out for 4 years. Alright, great. I'm done with this fever dream, so we're going to move on to another fever dream. A mukbang. Great. Grilled trees. In what world? Grilled cheese and homemade creamy tomato soup mukbang. All caps. Let's go. There we go. Oh, hey, Haz. Good to see you. Rosaline was one of her friends whose birthday party Chantal attended when she was 11 and gifted her friend who was a bully a Polly Pocket. It's the long and short of it.
Hello, Foodie Beauties.
Oh, she's loud still. Sorry. Now am I. Now am I. Now I am. Oh, we cooking? We cooking! 1 medium onion in olive oil and butter. Sure, whatever. 3 fresh tomatoes. I've never really understood making tomato soup with fresh tomatoes. It's always been like a tin tomato situation type of deal. Just because fresh tomatoes are so good fresh. Why would you want to... Whatever. I would like to see the rest of the kitchen, please. Coco Marie says, this is the same soup / sauce she made for the lasagna. Creamy. Tomato paste. Seems like a large amount of tomato paste. But is it fresh? Well, I'll tell you right now, it's creamy. We got cream. We got at least 1 creams. Goblin says the original version of this section was just silent when she posted it. Was it? I watched it when she posted it, I think. I think you might be right. That is weird. Oh my goodness, Elle, lovely to see you. I hope you're doing well, mate. Hi, hi, hi. Alright, I missed it. Hold on. Too many things are happening. Cream, 1 cream. And water. Great. The beginnings of a soup. Salt and cream cheese. I'm gonna say it right now. We don't need to add shelf-stable cream cheese to every recipe that we cook in the condo. And possibly that's good. That might be good direction for life. You don't need to add shelf-stable cream cheese to everything you cook. Just a note, in case anyone's out there adventuring into, cooking. You don't need to. Hello, Stina. Thank you for gifting a channel membership. I appreciate it, mate. And welcome, Sweet Kristen, to Popster. Please make sure you thank the lovely Hello, Stina, for their generosity. And Annie with an L. Good morning, lovely. I hope you have a big cup of coffee. And thank you so much for the super chat. And he says, in the mukbang, she claimed the girls made her play with a G.I. Joe, and they had Barbies. So she took the gift and went home. Right. That's what I thought, Annie. I didn't have a big note post-it in my brain saying, like, she had a terrible interaction with the birthday girl, stormed out and went home. I was convinced that she was told she couldn't play with the Barbies, and that's how it all kicked off. Not the birthday girl being a giant bully about her bangs and all of that. Great memory, though. Thank you for the super chat. It's lovely to see you today. And Blank Memes, hello. Thank you so much for gifting 5 channel memberships, mate. I appreciate it. Welcome back to Popstar. Tina, Vicky, Sharebear, Z's, and Stephen, please make sure you thank the lovely and generous Blank Memes for their gift. Thanks, mate. I appreciate it, and I hope you're having a great day. This is a chunky soup. It's a chunky soup so far. And now we blend.
Assalamu alaikum. Hello, hello.
Hello. Now I'm going to slow you down because I feel like I need to be able to keep up with the talking. Here we go.
Oh.
Also, okay, I love bread and I love cheese and I'm not going to tell anyone not to eat anything, right? Because it doesn't matter and I don't care. But I just want to draw attention to the 3 cheese sandwiches we have. That's 6 slices of bread. That's a lot. That's a lot of grilled cheese. And I love cheese. But, this is now the side. The tomato sauce. The tomato soup is now the side. This is the main course. This is... Yeah.
Welcome to another mukbang video. I made this...
That's a salad bowl. That's like a serving bowl. Yeah.
Food. I put the cooking instructions for this soup. I just use it...
Oh, now she's quiet. Sorry. I know I'm one to judge audio balance, but still.
Things I had in my fridge and pantry as usual for this creamy tomato soup. Look at this, yummy. And then we have some cheesy.
Oh my god, honey, lovely to see you, mate. Thank you so much for your super chat. I appreciate it. Honey says, I remember my birthday as a kid because mum cooked japchae for my classmates and everyone went nuts. Mum cooked more for them the day after and they urged me to have another birthday. Mum's food is the best. Well, that's excellent to hear, Hanny. Thank you for sharing and thank you for the super chat. That's very kind of you. I'm going to need to work out what japchae is. I'm probably mispronouncing it terribly. Sweet potato starch noodle stir fry. Is that what it is? Japchae. It's a savoury and slightly sweet dish of stir-fried glass noodles and vegetables that's popular in Korean cuisine. There you go. I don't think I've ever had it, but that sounds delightful. And that's a happy story. Thanks for sharing, honey. I appreciate it. Alright, so I'm not pronouncing it correctly, Elle. Read me. Hold on. Pronounce. Look, I know you're all here for pronunciations with Pulpy. Thank you.
We are looking.
No. I know the word we're looking at. I just want to hear the pronunciation, please.
Stay tuned and consider subscribing. Snoodles. It is said something along the lines of chop, chair.
I wasn't that far off. Thank you for being part of the colonies. I wasn't that far off. Excellent. Good to know. There you go. Alright, back to Foodie.
Cheeses.
And the nonsense.
And diet. Let's see. We got a mixture of regular and diet, and I was just feeling the diet today. Depends on my mood. Let's pour some beauty sip. So grab something to eat, have dinner with me. With lots of ice today. Don't know. It's just what I'm feeling.
That sounds great though, honey. I love that.
Alright, so.
Alright, no, Foodie. My attention is all yours.
Bismillah. And we're going to start with this one here at the bottom. It's probably hotter. A little crunchy. Actually, I'm just going to pull it apart.
Well, Elle, I know what I'll be doing tonight.
A little crunchy. Actually, I'm just going to pull it apart. Just like, you know.
I want to know, do you reckon she made these in the frying pan? Probably. I don't think she's got like a sandwich press or anything. Probably frying pan. Grilled cheese. Maybe oven? I don't know. Why is that so much more interesting than anything that's going on?
American cheese slices.
Oh.
My favorite for this kind of meal.
Why?
Let's try this. I haven't tried the soup yet. I'm nervous. Beauty.
I can't, look, we call them craft singles here in Australia. I can't get behind super processed cheese. It's just not... I've told stories about it when I was younger and, like, what I would... Like, I destroy cheese. Like, me, block of cheese, the victor will be me. In the long run, it's probably the block of cheese. But, like, in the immediate, we exist as an entity thing, I'm the winner. Not a big fan of the processed cheese slices, and I don't think anybody is. And I particularly hate when they're heated because it's just like eating melted plastic. Like, it kind of sticks to your tongue and not good. Not good.
Right?
On a grilled cheese, though? Is it good? I've only ever really... Like, my experience with grilled cheese seems very different to a typical American experience with grilled cheese. Because open-faced sandwich grilled cheese, right? You put the bread on, you put the butter on. In Australia, oftentimes it's Vegemite, you know, whatever. And then you put the cheese on top, and then you put it under the grill so that the top gets toasty and delicious, but the bread stays a little bit like light and fluffy, so that it's not just like toast with cheese on it, right? It's toasty on top with the cheese, and then it's soft and fluffy and warm underneath, and it's delightful. Cheese on toast is basically cheese on toast. That's my grilled cheese, right? Maybe we just don't use the term grilled cheese that often. That's cheese on toast, though. What makes it a grilled cheese, though? What makes it a grilled cheese? Stop reinventing toasties. Well, that comes from a toasty machine. But also, I'm so sorry that... the pause game's really fun. What is Vegemite? Steffi, I'm so glad that you asked. Vegemite is essentially the runoff, the leftovers from the beer making process. So it is a yeast or yeast reductive, whatever it's called when you're finished with a byproduct. Yeast processing byproduct that we turned into a spread. And it's delightful. Super salty, filled with B vitamins. B vitamins. It has been a big day. Words are hard. And it should only be consumed in small amounts because it's super high in sodium. But a lot of people love it. It's also called different things elsewhere. Well, there are similar yeast spreads out elsewhere. They are all different. Promite. Shout out to my New Zealand friends. I'm a big fan of Promite. Promite is slightly more like sweet than it is salty. Vegemite's very salty. And then Marmite kind of sits in the middle somewhere.
That is delicious. Wow. Yummy.
I'll say the same. I definitely think you're like a Promite or a Vegemite household. We always had both. And for me, it was Vegemite, and for Dad, it was Promite. And I had something in my eye.
So tomatoey.
Is it?
This is one of my favorite meals. The soup is creamy.
Well, for being one of your favorite meals, I only found one other mukbang that's still up on the channel. I type Taco Bell in there, I'll find 10 things. So, anyway, sure. Or meatloaf. Jeez, heaven forbid.
Tomatoey, like fresh tomatoey.
Ooh, that does sound good, Has. Vegemite has, I think this last year, Vegemite's really been pushing for people to use Vegemite like in their cooking because it works really well as a beef substitute, like a beef stock substitute as well. It gives you that like big salty and umami flavor, and you don't have to use stock, and it's quite salty.
Some basil would be amazing. You guys like this setup?
Basil. This setup, you asked that question like a mukbang ago, it's fine. It's better than the one straight down the room. Like, this at least looks real. Or as real as the filters will let it look. Bezel, like Beelzebub. Bezel. I think Basil Fawlty. Basil. Oh, they were so dry and salty, though, Lottie. And that damn stick.
I've been cooking all day. Getting back to cooking. I made a whole chicken, made some rice, tomato rice.
Oh, that would make sense, Boop. Yeah. Yep. Bezel, like beezing.
Or salad.
Maybe that's what she's doing. let's ask the universe for the next mukbang to feature closed mouth chewing.
And I made this for my mukbang.
Uh-huh.
I was craving it.
Were you? Ma'am, that sandwich is gone, huh? I could also, universe, while we're at it, let's put a list together. Also, no moaning. No moaning, no groaning, no gushing, no eye rolls. I don't need that in my mukbangs. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Hey Marissa, good morning.
I blended everything all together.
Also, crunchy soup, you wait.
Together, the skins, everything. I can't stand tomato skin.
Elle, you want some background music? What type of music would you like? Let's try and find... I'm not going to do horror music because I feel like something fun. Let's find something fun. I feel like I'm feeling pop. I'm feeling kind of genre pop. There you go. Let's have a look. This one's called Anxiety. That's fun. I can see why I don't really classify that as pop. But what about this one? This is fun.
At all.
Hope it's not too loud.
Like in any kind of cooking. So.
Lyrics, no thank you. This one.
So yes. So last night.
There we go.
For our movie night. Well, we watch a movie almost every night.
Oh, everyone's yelling Bone Train? Well, excuse me. That's the best pop song. Alright, Bone Train's lined up. There you go.
Before bed. We watched.
You're just like the name.
So hot and delicious. Yummy.
Hey, Shenanigans, good to see you.
I love the cheese slices because they're tangy and they're creamy.
I'm gonna pay zero attention to Chantal now. Great! The perfect
What
reaction.
cheese do you guys like in your grilled cheese? Like for me, it has to be the Kraft or the American cheese slices.
Okay, I was wrong. It's a really good song.
So we watched Scream 6.
Baker Girl asks, so again, Sala doesn't eat any of this meal? No, this is a meal for one.
So I loved it.
Or one Chantal Marie.
We both love horror movies, but I found it. I mean, I don't know. I grew up with the original, right?
Who's not here for Foodie's movie reviews? There we go. Words. Me. I. Can we speed her up to 2 times?
I was a teen when the
Sure.
original Scream came out.
This is transformative.
Oh, do you like the movie snob?
Oh no, too close.
I mean, it was okay. It
There
was
we go.
entertaining, but I haven't seen any of the sequels actually. I think just 1 and 2 maybe.
Oh my goodness, Samantha, thank you so much for gifting 5 channel memberships. Welcome or welcome back to X, Tammy, Enid, Broccoli, and Marsha. Please make sure you thank the very generous Samantha. Thank you so much for that gift, Samantha. You're having a great day. Also, I'm sorry.
And in my opinion, 1 is the best, obviously.
I'm just gonna watch. Here we go. This is what we're gonna watch.
The onion just adds like a little hint of extra flavor.
No one cares about Foodie soup.
It's not strong.
Nom nom nom.
It has like a sweetness too.
She keeps running away from the camera. Come back.
And it has all the 90s, you know, like the new movie has, I won't ruin it for you, but
Uh-huh.
I mean, it does have Courtney Cox. And it does have, it does play Red Right Hand.
No eyes, just mouth.
Whitney Cave, yeah. It does have a song that played in the original.
Oh my god, Angel, have fun at the gym. I'm glad you're enjoying Bone Train.
I don't know.
Okay, we'll bring it back. It's fine.
I wish they would come out with a good remake of, or like a new movie for Nightmare on Elm Street. Because in my opinion, that's one of the better horror movie franchises.
I'm very sorry. I was getting a little too distracted with the background music. I'm sure Chantal's telling us a very interesting story about her perspectives on Scream.
To have ever existed. So creepy, so campy, kind of funny, like comedy. With Freddy's one-liners.
Oh, shenanigans, 100% down. I agree with you. I couldn't agree with you more. Yes, I think that I don't want to put a timeline on things because weirdly it seems, I don't know, it seems like time for Snoopy and Chantal just stands still. Like, I can't imagine being, like, living Chantal's life for various reasons, but one of them is that she must wake up every day and every day is exactly the same. Exactly the same. Not going out, sitting at home, maybe cooking something, maybe ordering food in, maybe turning the camera on, maybe telling some redundant, terrible story from your childhood. Because she's doing it again. She was talking about the 11-year-old birthday, and now she's telling us about the first time she saw Scream. Like, eating a terrible meal, telling us terrible stories, and thinking people actually pay attention for any other reason than to get really good examples of what not to do in life. Terrible. And time stands still. So I agree. I think that Chantal will have a lot to say the next time they break up, because apparently they broke up that one time and I'm late to it.
No, like, welcome to prime time, B. And then he kills, like, this girl with a TV.
Again, I'm really gonna need her to, one, stop staring at her eyes in every piece of content she makes, and two, get some adult story times. Not in the fucking on a rock kind of way, but like in a sense that you could tell me something interesting that's happened in your life after you were, I don't know, 20.
I always found that hilarious.
That's true, shenanigans. I didn't even think of that. She did often say she got bored of the relationship she was in. And to be fair, we all sat through the old mate timeline where Chantal would quite often say on live streams that, like, she enjoyed the danger. Well, not danger in that sense, but she enjoyed the heightened energy and the drama and not knowing what was going on and all of that in that extremely toxic, terrible relationship. And she cheated on every other partner before that because she got bored. Yeah. So, do you think that's going to happen again with Snoopy? Because from everything I've been told, this is a true Disney romance, so... Okay, well, all of the grilled cheeses are gone. Not to be confused with cheese sandwiches, I assume.
So yeah. I need to get more clothes like this. I should have got more from like Paddington's before coming back here.
Oh, we've got the plastic wrap back out. That doesn't look like the plastic stuff she was using. That kind of just looks like a bin liner.
And if I ever go back for a visit,
I don't know, whatever.
I think I will, like, definitely stock up on clothes.
You know what you could do with all of your mountains of time? Buy fabric, learn to make clothes, you know? Something crafty.
I need
She would never.
to. So yeah, the Nightmare on Elm Street remake.
That's true, Lottie. In calls, maybe.
That came out. The most recent one. I heard it was terrible. I haven't seen it. But
Oh, maybe, Sarah. That's a good theory.
3 whole tomatoes in here, so getting my vitamin D for sure.
Vitamin C, I mean, lol. Oh my god.
What are you guys having for dinner? Comment below.
Tomatoes are great. Olive oil, great. Red onions, great. Cream, great in moderation. There's calcium in it. It's also quite high in fat. Surprise. Shelf-stable processed cream cheese. I don't think you could argue that's healthy in any way, but okay. But we've got the vitamin C, y'all. 1 tomato, 3 slices of processed white bread, I'm going to say she put 2 cheese slices on each grilled cheese. So 6 slices of Kraft singles, and then 2 heaped tablespoons of shelf-stable cream cheese, an entire popper worth of, not poppers, a popper. Popper's different. A popper is like a juice box, by the way. If you ever hear an Australian say a popper, they mean a juice box. There you go. I wish I were kidding, but I'm not. That's what we took in our lunch boxes. Poppers. What was I saying? Worth of cream. Yeah, great. A lot of dairy. Noted.
Without my glasses, I just look blurry. Kind of look like an alien face. My eyes are like this.
Vitamin C for vitamin cheese has. That's a good one. I like that.
Way. I'm getting tired of wearing winged eyeliner, so I've been using shadow.
Pop Tops were different, Kelsey. Pop Tops were the ones with the plastic little, like, contraption on top that were really hard to get off sometimes. Totally different meaning in the US. I'm familiar with the different meaning, yeah. Yeah, shenanigans.
I love the soup.
Poppers for everyone.
Excuse me.
Hey,
So,
Deb,
yeah,
good to see you.
This was my favorite meal as a kid.
I don't know if that cream cheese was in it as a kid.
I had a few that my mom would make me. I didn't like meatloaf at the time.
We are just sitting here talking about different food.
And I think, like, I
The
hated
sun has risen again. It is another day. Chantal is eating a meal talking about different food.
her meatloaf because she always used saltine crackers.
Every time.
And put a cheese slice. And now I love that. Like, now I could eat that all day. So I guess her tastes develop over time. Like, was there anything you didn't like as a kid, but now you love it? I mean, for me, that's one of them. But the things I used to like as a kid, definitely, like with my...
Oh my god, Moonface, no, that's awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. Started a month ago and feel amazing. That's so great. Congratulations on lifting the heavy things and doing the things because you're worth it. And thank you so much for sharing. That's awesome.
You know...
What's your favorite lift so far? What are you enjoying?
Shows after school, like Blossom and... I think Save...
Vegeta, absolutely. So, because of the heat in Australia... oftentimes I would get sent to school with a popper that was frozen, right? So they'd freeze like a brick, like a damn brick in the freezer. And then we'd put one in the lunchbox and then I'd take it to school, right? Now, sometimes it wouldn't be hot enough to melt it completely all the way through. So I'd kind of get like a juice slushy. If it didn't melt all the way through, if it was still a brick, what I would do is I'd get scissors from a pencil case, cut off the flaps on the side and then cut off the top, squeeze it out and flip it over so that the juice concentrate was like an ice block. Yeah. That, look, I can remember that. I'm not going to tell you what cake I had at my 12th birthday party, but I can tell you the most efficient way to get juice into body.
by the Bell, maybe? I can't remember. Like, those kind of shows. But, like...
Hey, Fairy, good to see you. Hellfire, thank you so much for being here for 8 months. Hellfire says, I'm late. Poppers for everyone. What? There's context to that, Hellfire. Good to see you. Kat, a very Australian experience, I think. Yeah.
There's a piece of cheese.
That's how you do it. That's how you get the juice in.
I used to have Campbell's tomato soup with milk. Made with milk. You can use water or...
Kind of like Sunny Boys Salvo. We did have Sunny Boys here in Australia as well, but they tended to be in, like, the shops I couldn't get to. And their triangle shape was very confusing. I prefer a rectangle, personally.
My mom would put milk. And I would have a grilled cheese with, like, Kraft singles.
That's it. Well, yeah.
Another thing.
What's today's discussion, Lottie?
I loved, and it's like still one of the only ways I really could eat eggs a lot. It's called dip egg.
Shenanigans. Yes, we were talking about it at the start of the stream. I loved fairy bread as a kid, and I can see its benefits as an adult. 100%, absolutely, yes. And I encourage everybody to give it a try sometime because, like, just it's purely nostalgia for me. But I feel like there's just a childlike whimsy about eating like tiny little sugar pebbles in butter on bread.
My mom used to make something
Kicking a lot of dopamine receptors in the brain to think about it.
called dip egg. So she would take a slice of toast and cut it into little strips. And we had these little egg holders. And she would put a soft-boiled egg in it, crack the top,
That's pretty much has.
scoop out
It
some of the
has,
slimy
yes.
stuff, and then I would dip my toast in the egg. This is a really fun way to eat the egg, you know? And what else did I like? Campbell's soup. Campbell's long noodle soup. I called it long noodle because it had long noodles. Campbell's long noodle soup.
The naming convention of Foodie's childhood foods blows my mind. I mean, I don't think it's got anything on the Australian convention of naming foods, but shoulder press is my most challenging, but the ones I have made the most progress in, 20 pounds on each arm, currently 9 kilos. Trying to look up the conversion. That's fine. Is that, so that's a shoulder press? Ones I've made the progress on each arm. Sorry, I'm just reading. Most challenging, but the ones. Oh no, that's great. Love a shoulder press. So good. So good. So good. Just a word of warning when you move, like if you are working shoulders and you're moving into like lat raises, just don't ego lift in general, but particularly don't try to ego lift on a lat raise. Like, just don't. You will hurt all of your delts and then be upsetty spaghetti. Just go easy on the lat raises.
With bologna sandwich.
Hey Sue-Ann, good to see you.
Or letter meat sandwich, like macaroni and cheese loaf meat. Talked about it many times.
Oh yeah, that terrible deli meat. Sorry, I'm back on Foodie's brainwave.
One of my favorite lunches, meals, ever. And I think like cream of wheat.
Love not hate, I would love her to get a hobby. I would, truly.
My mom didn't buy breakfast cereal much, but she made cream of wheat and like oatmeal a lot.
Also, chat, while we're listening to this inaneness, feel free to hit the like button if you'd like.
I always loved her spaghetti. It's kind of like homemade spaghetti, like church basement spaghetti. I call it that because like...
I don't care. I super don't care. I can't tell you the levels of which I don't care about church basement
because I grew up
spaghetti.
Catholic and went to a Catholic school.
I don't care. I'm more interested in going back 5 years to see what she was talking about then. It might actually be more interesting.
I call it D, but it's like a little snack plate with like veggies, dip, olives, cheese.
Great. She's talking about more food while having just finished food. I'm not even getting to the end of that one. That doesn't deserve my time. All right, going back 5 years now. Grilled cheese and creamy tomato soup mukbang eating show. Fabulous. Let's get retro, y'all. You ready? Great. Oh my god, baby, hi.
Hello, Foodie Beauties.
Hey guys, hey!
All right, some of you may not be familiar with who this is. This is Foodie before the filters. Yeah. Also from 5 years ago.
Hey! Hello.
And a fan on in the background and a sequenced backing. I was going to say background as well, but that didn't make a lot of sense.
Today I have for you...
Oh my god, somebody, that's a great idea.
Very uneven. Hold on. Bowl of tomato soup and...
Big cup of tea, Lottie.
Hold on. It's very close up. Tomato soup, some pickles here. Yes, a whole jar of Vlasic. And some cream of tomato soup and some grilled cheese. So, yeah.
Right, same meal. But this time I think we've only got 2 grilled cheeses.
So I said I would have the Rose Gal video, like the clothing haul video up, but I forgot that I filmed it, but I have to send it to...
Why is the plastic in the background? I don't know if that's plastic. I think it's like a glittery material.
Rose Gal in order to have the video approved. So therefore, yes, it will be out when they approve it. It should be soon. So, oh my gosh, let's try this soup. Anybody?
You know, to be fair, it looks about the same.
Just Campbell's.
Oh no, it's Campbell's. Never mind.
Let's give you a bit of light here.
Which, to be fair, would I rather have a can of Campbell's soup or whatever Chantal made? I don't have to answer that. You all know the right answer. Oceana, thank you so much for being here for 22 months, my friend. I hope you're having a lovely day. Oceana says, thank you for being so fabulous. Love you. Love right back, mate. Lovely to see you today. Happy Wednesday. Thanks for being here.
Bit of light.
The background is a trash bag. I'm convinced it's a sequenced piece of fabric.
Hold on. Sorry about that. Forgot my lighting.
Oh my god, Daily, hi, good evening. Thank you so much for the super chat. Daily says, late because I was gardening by campfire. Oh, that sounds lush. So I could get all the autumn plantings done before knee surgery tomorrow. Priorities. Also, fingers crossed. I know everything will go absolutely fine, but fingers crossed for you, mate. Hope everyone's well. I'm well. I hope you're doing well. That's excellent to hear that you were gardening by campfire. Oh my god, that's great. Thank you for the super chat, and good luck tomorrow.
So, let's give you a proper beauty bite in the light. Beauty bite.
Oh, thanks, Baker Girl. Yeah, I honestly, there's probably some gems back in the vault of reactions. Like, day to day, I pretty much do, you know, this same thing. But there are specific, like, narrative points in Chantal's story where I just feel like, obviously we know all about, like, the CPAP rescue and, like, the, you know, attempted break-in and the Cuba rage and all of those, like, classic reactions. But yeah, when Chantal decided to let a goddamn stranger into her car and give her boba tea, that really just that was probably the first example of Chantal being not the first example of her being reckless, but like the highest degree of which she could be reckless. Oh yeah. Vader Girl, lovely to see you. Thank you for being here for 9 months. Vader says, love to pop you in the chat. Hit the like button for Zach. Oh, thanks, mate. Love right back. I hope you're having a fabulous day. And thank you for being here for 9 months. Thank you for the support. Appreciate it.
Bye. All right.
Thank you for booping.
So,
in the middle of a pandemic, no less. Yeah. God, so many things wrong with it. And then walking around in the middle of the night down by the docks. God. She could have fallen over or fallen in.
you may have noticed, I disabled the comments again.
She doesn't really do that anymore, huh? She just kind of scrubs them.
Off my lipstick. I love pickles. Do you love pickles?
I mean, I do love me a pickle.
You might.
Her love of pickles has somewhat diminished since being in Kuwait, hasn't it?
I think for me right now,
the way that we had to talk about shapes in that whole story about Richard and Gobbies in the Kia, like, I can't look at a battery the same way again.
that's the best thing, because
Has.
you know, I don't want to be discouraged by comments. I don't want to have to worry about comments.
Uh-huh.
If it's
Now she can't stop reading them and watching reactions and watching people talk about reactions and getting so fucking meta. This is why I'm not covering her live stream. She streamed for 45 minutes as well. And I was like, maybe I should watch that. And then I listened to the first 10 minutes again and I was like, I'm so, particularly this week, I've just been busy and I'm tired. And I'm so sick and tired of Chantal going back and forth with people who have criticism and opinions about her being a terrible person. Just let it lie. Create some nice content. Well, we're holding our breath for the couples channel stuff. So maybe that part 2 of the museum is going to be real good, you guys.
to the point where, you know, I'm waking up and I'm like, what bullshit am I going to have to deal with when I turn on my computer? And
Nice freeze face. I'm pretty good at it. Hey, yeah. The pause game is good. It's good. Oh, it's good. I'm very heavy-handed with the spacebar. Yes.
for now, I think it's better I disable them. And for those of you who leave me wonderful comments, I'm going to miss those. I really am.
That's true, Steffi, if you do think about it. 4 years ago, yeah, Chantal was, yeah. Yep.
But I know you're watching. And I talk to a lot of my really close followers on social media. So you can always feel free to leave me a message.
Her eyes are a completely different color in this.
All of my social media is listed in the description.
Wild. So wild.
It may take a while to respond, but
I don't think she's responding to her social media at the moment. Look at this. Look at this. Are those Chantal's eyes? Are you telling me Chantal doesn't have bright, emerald sparkling eyes. Is that what you're telling me? That's wild. That's wild.
I'm not going to be responding for now, only to the, really close people, my friends and stuff. Family. I need to take
It's like she's wearing contact lenses.
some time.
Ooh, you know I was out at the club at 18 living my best life with neon green contact lenses. Now, I never fell asleep with them in. I did not. I learnt from other people not to do that. But messy. You know when you think you look good and then you put your coloured contact lenses in because it's the early or mid to early 2000s and you think you are that boy. But then you're not used to wearing contact lenses because you don't need them to see. And your eyes start watering and you cry and your eyeliner's not waterproof. And then it's just, look, seeing kids struggles, to be fair.
For myself,
Frosty. A cosplayer's agony. Oh, 100% LaFleur.
so I got a text.
Only made worse, I think, by the drinking and the fact that I'm a big sweaty bear living in Australia. Yeah.
Message.
Yeah. Messy.
I need to be able to come on here and say what I want and do.
It's goth night at the club. No, baby. No. It's just a Wednesday. It's just a Wednesday and it's 3 o'clock in the morning and we've requested Stop by the Spice Girls for the 4th time.
Do what I want and not worry about what people are going to think
I'm so glad I am me now and not me when I was 18.
about it.
Whoo boy. I know, I did love that too. I had a pair of Docs that were my favourite. They were a size too small, as all Docs are. But no, they were a size too small and they weren't a full boot. They were the shoe, but they had the, what's it called? It looks like white lace on top, but it's not lace. It's made of leather. I can't remember the name. It escapes me. Anyway, they're a double platform. And so me, being me, and clearly the classically trained dancer that I am, not at all, thought, ooh, these are double platform Docs. I can go up on point on these at 2 o'clock in the morning on a very slippery and sticky, somehow both, dance floor in Fortitude Valley. Yeah, I can do that. That's a good idea. How many times did I try that? Too many. How many times did I eat shit and smash my face into a filthy dance floor? Also many. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Fabulous looking shoes. Chewed up my ankles and made me bang my forehead. But that might have also been the choice I was making. Oh my god, they were wingtip Docs. That's exactly what they were, Patrina. Yeah. Oh, fabulous.
I don't know what happened, but oh my god.
That's the story of my dangling ankle.
I started as a mukbang channel. And then I decided to,
Was this the same night as the Jello night? No, that was a different night. I was wearing boots that night. They were not Docs and they were not double soled. I think they may have been like a faux alligator. You know how faux alligator leather was really in like 2008-ish? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they were a pair of those. They had no grip on the sole, and that's definitely the reason why I dislocated my knee. Not because of the jelly wrestling debris or my inebriation. Definitely.
Filming my life. So whatever I'm going through in life, I'm going to be filming. I'm not looking for feedback right now. I don't want people...
Only a couple of times, Lottie. Hanny, thank you again for the super chat, lovely. That's very kind of you. Thank you. Hanny says, 2017, I was so depressed I didn't even shower for weeks. This year, I finished my master's degree, work my dream job. I feel proud and relieved when I look back. I wonder what Chantal would feel. Well, first of all, congratulations and thank you for sharing, Hanny. That's an incredible transformation. Well done. And all of the flowers to you, lovely. You did all of the damn things. So thank you for looking after yourself. I have no idea. I'd be very interested. The thing is, I think Chantal has been asked about her past, but it's always in a negative way. It's never like no beezer in her chat is being like, hey Chantal, like could you reflect on the last 5 years and tell us like what you're doing better, or like it's always in the negative for Chantal, and she keeps saying, I'm a changed person, I'm a different person, I'm not that person anymore, and this, that, and the other. But in all honesty, if you go back, some of these mukbangs, although we know they're recorded and Chantal is not a good person in the live, she does seem like a little less hateful, a little bit more put together, a little bit more focused, able to tell a story. Like, if you told me I had to watch 100 hours of Chantal now or 100 hours of Chantal from 4 or 5 years ago, hands down, I would be going retro, for sure. For sure.
Meddling in my personal life. I do want to share it with you, but I don't want to hear it right now because I've heard enough. You know, everyone has an opinion.
Stephen, I think so.
And before I get too toxic, I just think disabling comments and everything is the best thing right now. And thumbs up, thumbs down. People don't
so many suggested mukbangs.
even use that for the right
Oh, we've still got Ambi after this too.
reasons anymore.
Zam.
You know, they think it gives them power over you to dislike something you do.
Chantal should have listened here.
I can't stand hypocrites
Right.
who call out people for being hypocritical. Like, what? So, you know,
No. I don't, actually. Oh my god, really? No, BB, I did see that. Somebody clip showed it. Who was I watching? I can't remember. Somebody clip showed it, and I did watch that. And basically, it's not even drama. It's just like, I guess, you could take it as truth, I guess, or confirmation of a lot of people's idea of what was happening in the Destiny era with Ambi, for sure. I'm just like, why are we talking about this now? That's like 7 years ago.
I don't know. I was watching some weight loss channels today. And I was like, I could see.
Am I going over the Destiny 2 videos? I don't know. I'll probably like touch on it kind of, but I'm more of a primary source type of boy. So unless the person I'm watching is talking about it, I don't necessarily. And that's why I kind of fell off with a lot of Ambi stuff, because she was having so much drama in like her fucking Instagram stories and shit. I don't get time to read all of that. I haven't got time to read. I got time to watch and try and make it funny.
How this would be frustrating because there is a lot of excuses going on. There are a lot of excuses. They don't get hate though. I can guarantee you those people are eating what I'm eating off camera. That's the difference.
I can guarantee you I'm not eating what Chantal eats off camera. I can guarantee you. I'm not eating sad tomato soup and 3 grilled cheese sandwiches. Promise.
I really need to just not pay attention to what anybody says about me. Because a lot of it is bullshit anyways.
Swear jar.
And not true. And I have a big... It pisses me off. That pisses me off because I hate people who are not... Okay, that's a harsh word. I have a dislike for the whole follow the crowd attitude. People
You're, what's the word? Defiant and contrary.
just listen to rumors,
Great Pokemon ability, by the way.
perpetuate the hate.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
No, you know what? Even back then, Chantal's still quite unlikable.
That kind of ignorance gets to me. It did before I had a YouTube channel. I have a lot of friends, but I hate being social. And I don't know if that's something that will ever change with me because there's too many
Well, it did change 5 years later.
things that... I don't know. I just... For someone who's not really that social media is no fun. So...
Yeah, I think there's a lot to be... I always talk about, like, that barrier, right? Like, being able to kind of disconnect and distance yourself from the drama mama and taking everything too personally and taking every hateful thing someone says as an attack, right? Like, there's a maturity in a way to disconnect. I also think Chantal has a bit of a temper and is quick to jump to emotional outbursts. So, don't know what gives me that impression. So, yeah, social media might not be great for that type of individual, particularly if, like, public perception is a concern, and that's kind of the thing, right? Like, you can be angry and abrasive and problematic and rude and toxic and terrible, but if you don't care about what people think, it doesn't matter, right? Or if you don't spend all of your time reading about yourself, it doesn't matter because it doesn't affect you, right? But if you're someone who is that way and who takes everything that people say about you to heart, every criticism as a personal attack, every comment as a direct, confrontation, then yeah, you're probably not going to enjoy being that way online.
People can say, I was thinking about this, people can say, I loved your channel when you were fun, when it first started. When it first started, you people didn't really know me that well. I've always been...
This is a fun one to catch.
someone who's prone to be depressed, angry, and defensive. So, you know what I mean? Oh, hey, Sam! There's nothing really, people say you just delete comments that you don't agree with. There's nothing to agree or disagree with. There's nothing. You're watching me eat on camera or share my life with you. Any problems I have, I know I have. Trust me. And I'm going to deal with them my way and my time.
Okay, well, 5 years later, we know where we are. Yeah, the brown noise background is not working out, Linda. I'm not sure if it's a fan or just some kind of low, like, voltage something near the microphone.
There's way too many people invested in my life. Like...
I think it's a fan.
People going through the same shit as I am. People, the people who are judging me are the same people who are going through what I'm going through or worse. I just don't understand that mentality. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. Anyways, you can't argue. You can't argue with certain people. They just don't listen. They don't hear it.
Yeah, I'm not here to argue. I'm just here to watch my stories and try and get a laugh.
There's no point.
But, and again, I will reiterate, I would rather watch 100 years? Damn, no. 100 hours of retro Chantal, because her points seem so much less diluted.
Point.
Like, even if they are a little bit, like, out of reach, they're, like, yeah, at least it's not talking about what people said. I mean, it is talking about what people said about me on the internet, but in a less meta context and a lot less involved.
So, I'm sorry to have to do this again. It's not going to be forever. It's just for now because I'm going to be doing things on my channel. I'm warning you, it's going to be a bumpy ride. So, if you have motion sickness, maybe unsubscribe or don't watch me.
It's so weird that her eyes are a completely different color.
I can't tell you what to do, but the people who come and continually just bitch and bitch and bitch every video, like, no, you don't have that right, because if it annoys you, stop watching it, otherwise be quiet. Like, I don't know what to say.
You don't get to decide what the audience watches, Chantal, or the reasons why people watch, unfortunately. You should just be grateful they're clicking and giving you a view, to be honest.
I know I can't stop that forever from happening. It's YouTube, blah, blah, blah. But, yeah, I can. By disabling comments. No.
That's fine. Then people make reaction channels and talk about your content other places. And then you kind of don't get the views. And that's everybody a lesson on how to drive off an audience, by the way.
Go talk shit somewhere else. You're gonna do it anyway. That's another maddening thing I don't get. Like,
Lottie.
you know, and I'm not allowed to vent because then I'm dramatic, and I'm toxic. I'm not allowed to vent about my feelings.
Yeah, you're allowed to vent. You're not like and you're allowed to say whatever the hell. Just try not to be hateful.
Or defend
And if you are being hateful, then you're just being hateful on camera, and we're watching it.
myself.
Like, you make the choice. You can do whatever you want, but you're choosing to react this way. Oh, I see, Minzy. Yes.
This way, I don't have to deal with it. Just do my thing.
Oh, Baker Girl, 100%. 100%.
If you want to watch. If you don't, whatever. I'm just too...
I don't think she should take the credit for that at all, by the way. But I definitely think she certainly encouraged a lot by telling people, I don't want to hear your opinion, and I'll block you, and I'll turn the comments off. And yeah.
point where I don't care anymore. You know what I mean? Once you get to that point, might not be a good thing, but wish I had crackers. So tomorrow?
Yeah, I think so, Sansa. I literally just typed in tomato soup because I knew that she'd eaten tomato soup on the channel, and I kind of wanted to compare the mukbangs. But after doing these retros for like a couple of times now, I'm recognizing that the all of the conversation, everything's a cycle. Everything's a cycle. All of the conversations kind of loop back into themselves, and her opinions from back then have not changed to now. There has been not a lot of I don't see a lot of like maturity or growth in the conversation from 4 or 5 years ago to now, and that's why I've been saying, like, tell me an adult story, not in the rock kind of way, but tell me a story of you as a mature person, because there ain't anything.
I'm gonna be starting a 10-day smoothie thing challenge, and I'm doing that for my health because I definitely need to give my system a break, and I'm getting back on track. You know, I fell off, ate a bunch of junk food.
Did we get this 10-day challenge? I don't think so. Oh, hey, Hugh Madbro, good to see you. Hope you're well.
I think I've explained my reasoning behind this 1,000 times already, but anyway, go
Did she do this challenge? I don't know. Did she buy the smoothie? I know she bought the juice.
watch Fully Raw Christina. She's doing a smoothie challenge. She explains the benefits of it. It's for health. Like, I don't know how to explain that. Like, you know, in my opinion, eating...
But again, we're doing the same thing we did in the earlier mukbang, where we're talking about future food while eating food.
food that's toxic,
Hey, support muffin.
even in small quantities. It's not enough to reverse some illnesses that I'm trying to reverse. That's what I'm trying to say. So I'm gonna try
Trying to put the timeline together there.
again.
We shouldn't listen to Christina. Who's this Christina person, Lisa? She's a big fan of smoothies.
And I'm going to keep trying until either I succeed or I'm dead. So, if that annoys you,
No,
you know what to do.
I'm not annoyed. I'm fine.
So,
Trying to have a laugh.
I guess I'll vlog tomorrow. So for 10 days there won't be any mukbangs. I do want to still do some mukbangs and story times after this, but for
Oh, is it Fully Raw Christina? What an... Hold on, is that the actual channel name? Fully Raw Christina? You'll talk about phrasing with me. Come on now. Take the L high, good to see you. Lottie says that she did do this challenge for 2.5 days with 1 or 2 snacks here and there. It's not Fully Raw Christina, is it? Oh my god, I need to find this person. Let's see. Fully Raw Christina. Oh my goodness. Who are you? 1.38 million subscribers? Work fully raw, Christina.
Aloha, my friend.
Oh my god, I do know this person. Not like intimately or personally or in like a fully raw kind of way. No, I have seen these. Oh, Christina. Look at you and your smoothie bowls. Work. Okay. You seem interesting. Right, well. Don't go down this rabbit hole. Well, now I've been warned, but now I'm also quite intrigued. Anyway, back to tomato soup. It's fine.
Now it's gonna be back to vlogs.
Have you never noticed that phrasing? I don't know, Boob. How has she never noticed?
Yeah. That's about
great.
it. So,
Well, while I was typing her username into the search engine, it did come up under the search bar, rather. It did come up that she broke up with someone named Cash. Is that right? Ooh, drama. Drama,
I've
mama.
said my piece.
Hi, Sam. Oh, hi, big boys.
Yeah, I've said my piece. There won't be mukbangs for 10 days. It's just gonna be vlogs. Show you guys like what I'm doing. After that, I will continue with the intermittent fasting. And
Oh, maybe I was... No, I've definitely seen Christina's stuff. But did she ever have... who's the banana lady? Greeley. Freely? Is it Freely? Oh, really, Sandra? Fully raw Christina sold some questionable supplements during COVID? Ah, okay. Did Christina and Freely ever have, like... Because I imagine that their subscriber base and their content is quite, like, similar. Was there ever any... Not that, Boo.
I just think that's the best thing for me right now. So,
Fully raw banana. Oh my god! Marissa. Oh, wow.
anyways,
Oh, wow.
guys, thank you so much.
Okay, bye, Chantal. Right. We are saying some words tonight. All right, chat, I'm done with Chantal. So for those of you who aren't interested in Ambi, I understand. If on the way out you'd like to hit the like button, I'd appreciate that very much. I hope you have a fabulous day. Thank you for hanging out with us. Look after yourself, drink your water, take care, and all of that. Freely hates Christina. Ah, so there is drama. Okay. They're beef with each other. Well, they don't have beef because they're vegan. That was a really good one. Sandra, thank you. I'm calling you out. Thank you for setting that one up for me. They don't have beef because they're vegan. Come on. That was a good one. Excellent. Lottie has a note. They're both terrible. They used to like each other, but then Freely stopped being fully raw and went raw till 4. Right. And Christina ate garlic and nuts, so now they're enemies. Right. So they do have beef. They have impossible beef. I need to stop. Okay. Let's watch Ambi from a couple of days ago. She's cooking dinner. So we're going to try and tolerate this while we talk about other YouTube nonsense. Very good. At speed, because absolutely not.
Hello. Good morning. I literally just woke up. I have my earbud in.
It's a really good one.
Because I do that while doing everything. But I did just wake up. I just want to like automatically, before I shower, get ready for the day, whatever it may be, just like automatically tell you guys thank you so much.
Oh no, Lottie. Oh
for
goodness.
the support
Okay.
and
Yikes.
the sweet compliments
Neither has beef. Noted.
on my hair. You guys are so amazing. Like literally, my hair's looking a mess right now because you guys know like yesterday was my video was a lot of hair talk, and I also just want to say thank you guys so much. I'm like being proud that I no longer let like takeout control me.
All right, I see we're asking for ass pats quite early in the vlog.
Only having it twice in a month is so amazing. I'm not trying to like get rid of takeout. That's not like a goal. My original goal was just have takeout a few times a week. Because that is actually what I talked about with my dietitian, is just a couple to a few times a week instead of a few times a day, like ma'am. But
ma'am, look, I'm not going to tell you what to think or feel, or your relationship with food is yours, but I do have to express my flabbergastery at the concept of takeout 2 or 3 times a week. Takeout for me, in my brain, is it's convenience food. It's when you're busy. It's when you got like people round. It's when you have to like cater for a large group. Like it is convenience food. That's wild.
I don't know. It's so weird. Like something. I have a story time. I have to
Oh my god, is she yelling at everyone? Oh, ears for Ambi? Right, no, she's not yelling. I'm just not wearing my ears.
tell you guys actually.
Fabulous.
Something happened to me.
Okay. Yeah.
It was about a month ago, and I still like.
Can we talk about this thing?
Haven't wholeheartedly been able to process it myself. It was kind of scary. And
oh God, what was it now?
And I know that like
it was another sidewalk, wasn't it?
There's a lot of different types.
That's not meant to be shady. That's because of the dangling ankle thing, by the way. I'm not being rude. I'm just being fucking over it.
People
that's what I'm being.
Watching me. Sorry, I'm super fuzzy right now, but don't worry. I'm gonna shower and change. And some of the people watching me, they...
Right, so something happened a month ago, but we're not talking about it. Excellent. Add this to the list of things that we're talking about, but not talking about, because that list is ever fucking growing.
Don't have my best...
Oh, God, I don't know what it is. It's just so frustrating. Just tell the story or don't.
Interests at heart, but we don't care about those people. We don't care about those people no more. I'm here for you guys, the supporters, and I love you guys so freaking much. And I feel like this is a story time that I need to say and need to share. Even though it is embarrassing. It is very embarrassing.
Okay.
And it's scary.
Is that a sock hanging up there?
I'm not going to share it in today's video because I don't know if I'm ready. I don't know if I'm ready.
Okay, well, great. Well, we're watching this vlog and the next vlog, so... Okay. Chat, I'm convinced. I'm 100% convinced that Ambi just... First of all, it's gasbaggery. Second of all, this is all just lies. This is all just... This... Like... She seems to me the type of person to say something really interesting is happening, but I can't talk about it, to seem as if she's more interesting. But in reality, it's just really fucking mundane and boring. And stupid. Great. Good.
It took me a little bit, actually, to even tell the closest people to me. So, yeah. See, Feline already knew because she was actually physically there when it happened, but we'll get there. So...
Will we?
Something happened about a month
I feel like we won't.
ago, and like, just my thoughts about life have changed a lot. I'm just
deep.
so grateful to be alive. And I'm like, why do I need takeout a few times a week? If takeout is triggering for me, I've naturally just like stopped it. Like, it has been such a good feeling, and I don't know, I just feel really good. Like, it's not a goal to not.
We were talking about fast food addiction. We just grew out of it, huh? Oh, right. Well, must be nice.
Like, ever have takeout.
Just being able to grow out of an addiction, even a habitual one. Ooh.
So the fact that I've only had it like...
But, I mean, there's a whole heap to say about takeout and calorie-dense, salt-laden, you know, foods and the way that our brains are, you know, do the happy dance when we receive it.
2 times this month is just like...
But whatever, it's nice that we just grow out of our addictions, according to Ambi.
Because of me. It's something that I've chosen. And you guys are so sweet and hyping me up. Like, yes, that is the positivity that I need. So thank you guys so much for hyping me up. I'm gonna go shower. Okay.
Ma'am, you're talking to a camera.
So I will see you guys. Sorry, I'm just like so excited because you guys are so awesome.
But something traumatic and terrible happened that you can't tell us. Oh my God, pick a lane. It's been 3 minutes.
And you guys are being so sweet and I just appreciate it.
Alrighty, so we are showered and
You look nice today.
ready for the day, and my ear is feeling better enough for me to wear earrings, so I'm wearing these.
I'd entirely forgotten that you'd hurt, damaged, stretched your ear. My God.
It's like sparkly ones that say Barbie,
Uh-huh.
because my shirt also says Barbie. I love Barbie things.
Whack.
I just think the aesthetic's super cute.
I am seeing the Barbie movie the day it comes out.
Has anyone seen the
Or as close as I can.
movie yet?
Wait, is it out? It's not out yet, is it? It's not out yet.
I don't know. Like, the movie doesn't really interest me, but let me know if it was good or not. Okay, so
Okay, well, I mean, to be contrary. How quirky. I'm really interested in like the Barbie like brand, but I'm not like interested in like seeing the Barbie like movie. But tell me like if it's interesting. Like she really does just say words for the sake of saying words, and I'm wanted to say because I say the words. My God.
It's in the middle of putting away the good old dishes. By the way,
oh, it's out in July. I thought it was May. But that makes more sense. Bree, thank you so much for being here for 19 months, mate. I appreciate it. Bree says, thoughts on Destiny's video, Pulpy? Okay, let me tell you what right now, Bree. I think telling, like, from everything that I saw, it was a whole heap of confirmation on theories and speculation that people were thinking, were talking about in, like, 2018 when I went back through, like, some opinions, I guess. Right, so when people were going back years and years into the retros and watching old content from Ambi's channel and being like, oh, well, I wonder if this means this or this means this. And it's kind of, I don't know. It's kind of like if we were to get, like, Pete's perspective now, right? Even though Pete has given some of his perspective, I guess, on his channel about stuff with Chantal. But it's like, yeah, it's like if Pete's came out in 2 years and did a tell-all about his time living with Chantal. Chantal? Who am I? Chantal. It's the same kind of vibe where it's like, it's not timely. It's kind of old, and it is, I guess, just, not proof. It's not the word I want. It's just evidence, I guess. It just supports the theories that a lot of people thought for quite a long time. Yeah. The more interesting things I found, like, I don't care about the showering and all of that stuff because everybody's got their own struggle, right? Like, I'm not shitting on anyone for that. What I will say is that I did find it quite interesting, Ambi's, what's the word? Like, entitlement, almost? Where she's the main character and she knew it and everything kind of had to be her way and, like, all of that. That we kind of knew to be the case or suspected to be the case with all of the content, but it was just, it was quite like, oh, well, that is kind of her personality. Yes. All right, great.
these are the ones we got from TJ Maxx. They were like, how much were these, babe? Like 20 each? The pots or the pans? Oh, like 16 or 17 each. Not that bad. And these are the best ones that I've ever had. The brand is Castco, and this one is True Craft.
The history of the clashing with the mums. AC, that was actually really confronting. Like, I didn't think Ambi... But the thing is, if you think about it as well, it does make a lot of sense because we obviously got a bit of behind-the-scenes tea with Ambi's relationship with Becky's mum. So it would make sense that Ambi also kind of clashed with Destiny's mum, and it is on brand for Ambi maybe being a little bit, I don't even know what word I'd use to describe. Like, self-centered? I don't know, it's just strange. It's strange.
And when you talk about non-stick, they mean it. So definitely go to TJ Maxx and get you that. I've had some questions about the corkscrew.
Oh.
You guys, I have not drank in 13 months. And I'm very proud of that accomplishment because alcohol serves me in zero ways. I don't like it, don't crave it, don't want it.
Ooh, those affirmations. Ooh, I hear it.
But we went to World Market and we got an oil that had a cork on it. Plus, Feline actually uses this and this for packages. She like opens it with packages. And I was like, you know what? That is a smart idea.
Somebody, I think so, but maybe not in the way Chantal would.
Yeah, I would have never
Not with just a fork.
thought of that. And I just wash everything that is used. So that's why you guys saw me washing it. I do not drink.
Do you think that's what it is, Amy? Possibly.
All right, you guys. So I am cooking dinner for...
Actually, probably, considering what Destiny's said about the relationship with Ambi. I can't, like, I'm very, very grateful that I'm quite independent and happy with my own, like-ness. I can't imagine, like, putting up with someone who I spent more time fighting and disagreeing with than I did, like, agreeing with. That's wild.
Feline and I'm making these, like,
like, by choice. That's wild.
Fiesta flats. It's like a flat bottom taco shell. I don't... She's in there laughing at me. So, for the most part, the meat will be the same. I do add some corn in it. I saw B Loves Life do that when she was making tacos, and I was like, yes. So, that's what I do now. And the only thing that I do differently where I'm gonna have to separate the meat at the end, is I like to put some salsa in it towards the end of the meat being cooked. You guys, it just changes everything. It's so good.
Oh, that's cute, somebody.
And Feline doesn't really like salsa on her tacos and such, or her fiesta flats. I've never done this before, so we'll see.
Linda, don't you know Ambi's busy? She's so busy. She's too busy.
There's also gonna be some refried beans. But here's my big bag of corn because I've been obsessed lately.
She's not saying corn, but it does sound like it one.
But I'm just gonna use some like taco seasoning and some
Temperia, hello, good to see you.
regular stuff, and obviously some
Oh, Shane, that's good to hear. I hope you're doing well too, mate.
jalapeno peppers will be going on there. I would be using some onion, but unfortunately we do not have any, but that is fine. So I'm about to make the dinner and I'll show you guys when it's done. Okay, so it is time to make
Oh, this is a plate. I thought we were in a different pan for some
my
reason.
plate here.
Why are we so tight in on the plate? We can pull back a bit.
So I'm gonna have 2 of these. I'm
Uh-huh.
gonna do a layer of refried beans.
Uh-huh. Oh, I'm so... Chat, if you've never made your own refried beans before, give it a whirl. It's not hard, and it's so much... It actually has a texture that isn't just glue.
And then my meat. Oh my gosh, this looks and smells delicious.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that.
This is one of them things that I just kind of put together. Like
I'd want to swap out, like, the corn with peppers or something.
I wish I had a little bit of like shredded lettuce. And then I'm gonna add some jalapeno.
Sorry, capsicums, for those of you who understand my language.
She fell.
Not fully raw tacos. Who said that? Steven? God
Let's
damn
hope
it.
he doesn't. Let me fix her up here. And now, last but not least. Okay, she doesn't want to sit up, so it's fine. She's lazy. Gonna add a little bit of cheese on top of both.
Oh, Ambi judging people who can't sit up. Come on now. She's talking about the taco shell.
So here's my completed dinner. This looks incredible. So let's do a taste test. This might be messy. I have a feeling it's gonna be.
Are we still counting calories and macros, Amberlynn, or were we done with that? Was that just a one-time slide? Are we not doing the 22 calories anymore? Because last time I checked, we weren't really. But also we only needed to lose 4 pounds a month. Is that still the goal? The self-administered goal? Because apparently the weight loss clinic told us they don't need to see weight loss as a goal for weight loss surgery. Right? Right. Polter, I see you.
What is it doing? So good. Yes, I hope you like it. You always like it. You always like what I cook. I was about to say that. She used sour cream on hers. But I don't want it. So I'm about to go enjoy this. Okay, so I'm about to just put up my hair.
Right.
And a pony.
You know what? I'll pay Ambi that. She hasn't got any, she's not wearing any of it. You know, no stains.
I'm actually listening to the H3 podcast right now. Because that was like my fave. Like they're just quality content.
Okay.
My humble opinion.
You feel free to keep your humble opinion while you're making this face to the camera. Feel free to keep it. It's fine. It's fine. Mm-hmm. Oh, wait, did I just leave that up? Oh, no, I did. Good.
Oh my god. I look the same as I always do. A cutie.
Wow. Confidence. We love to see it. Look. Work, diva.
I feel like I look cute today. You know, I have some very, very low self-esteem. Like, I'm not gonna lie. But there might be a day or two out of the year where I forget about my flaws and I enhance things that I like about myself, such as my hair and my makeup. And
Well, she sounds like she's mid-tears while she's saying this. Okay, I'm gonna need to wind it back.
oh my god, I look the same as I
Definitely shots fired at Zachary Michael. 100% Marissa.
always do. A cutie. I feel like I look cute today. You know, I have some very, very low self-esteem. Like, I'm not gonna lie. But there might be a day or two out of the year where I forget about my flaws and I enhance
things that I like about myself, such as my hair and my makeup.
She's not talking to anyone right now. She's talking to a camera. Does it seem weird to everyone else as well? Just me?
And my, you know...
No worries, Stephanie's. Have a good one.
Facial features. I really like my eyes and my nose, and there's nothing wrong with that. So, today I'm...
No, great. Love yourself. Like the things about yourself. You don't have... You can shout it from the rooftops and record it on YouTube, or you can keep it to yourself. Like, whatever, man. Just... whatever. Be you.
She's feeling cute. And
okay.
I always feel good in the shirt. I always feel good when my makeup looks good. So, you know what? I'm thriving. Never let anyone dull your sparkle. Okay.
Oh, God.
Hi, and my sparkle is sparkling today. Hey, guys.
That was a bit too much sparkle. I think I'm done. I can't take any more sparkle.
So I wanted to try these. I already opened them because I was about to try them. But I was like, you know what? I want to vlog it.
I'm not a citizen of sparkle. What was that dance group called? Oh, what movie am I thinking of? Sparkle. Was it like Sparkle Nation? Not a citizen. No.
So these are the Smart Sweets, which I've had other ones before. Like the peach rings. Not so good. It is like nighttime, so we're kind of feeling the night.
Was it Johnny Darko? Is that the film I'm thinking of? I think it might be, actually.
Vibe.
Was it Sparkle Nation?
I'm sure you can tell with the lighting, but so this only has 1 gram of sugar, and I noticed when I opened it that they're all like individual, like wrapped. The peach rings, which I've had before, is not like that.
Yeah. Yeah, it turns out candies are different.
So yeah, this has no like sugar alcohols or anything like that.
Oh, I found sugar-free butterscotch. Oh, I was tempted, and then I bought a packet, and they were delightful.
That
so good. Also, you can, and they're like candy, so you can like crush them up and put them on stuff. I made a protein yogurt. I had so it was high protein yogurt with a vanilla protein powder in it, and then I crushed up some sugar-free butterscotch and sprinkled it on top, and it was a really nice dessert. It's good.
Based.
From where? Oh, I can't remember. It was in Coles somewhere.
No artificial sweeteners. This is just to help kick the sugar, but
somebody a little bit. I was reminded of my grandma, which was excellent.
keep the candy. That's like
it was a really nice feeling.
Slogan. It even says it in the back.
And then I took a fistful of them from the bag and I put them in my bag. So I have a pocket in my bag that's filled with sugar-free butterscotch, and I love that for me.
So, I haven't really been having sweets or anything like that. I do have like an Atkins, like those little like peanut butter chocolate things here and there.
Just for when I need a little something sweet, you know?
But I love caramel. So I was like, you know what? So it looks...
High protein, low sugar granola recipe. No, I don't. I think that's really hard because actually to make granola you use egg whites and sugar, right? Yeah, I don't know. I'd say I don't know if I'd have a decent sugar-free option for granola. You might be able to use like xylitol or erythritol. Find a sugar-free brown like sugar granule supplement and try that, because that might crystallize on the oats. But to be fair, your other option would be my suggestion. Just do baked oats. Just do like baked oatmeal. Delicious. So good. And personally, granola is delightful, but I don't think you're going to get that like crunchy sugar rush if you can't use sugar.
It's like this. I'm just a little nervous because like that, for the lack of a better term, like fake sugary taste, I'm not 100% into it, so let's give it a try.
Monk fruit. Oh, that's true, Megan. Yeah, that's a good point. Monk fruit might work really well. Sarah Ann, thank you for being here for 10 months. I appreciate it. Sarah Ann says, everyone have a sparkle day. Have a sparkle day, my friend. Thank you for being here for 10 months.
Wait, I'm shocked. So chewy. This is something...
Yeah, see, the problem with all of the tolls and the way that sugar, well, that sweetener is processed, it doesn't ever really crystallize like a phoenix rising from the ashes. Drag Race reference. I love it. It never really crystallizes. It just kind of becomes a liquid state sugar, and then it kind of just, doesn't do the thing that you want it to do on a molecular level, because we're talking about biology.
I'm gonna suck on. This is so chewy.
Or agave and monk fruit. All right. That sounds good then.
Oh my god, if someone handed this to me...
Unag asked, remember that time she cussed out someone for sending her triggering food? Yes.
I would have no idea that there was only one sugar with no sugar alcohol.
Why is she obsessed with the no sugar alcohol? Does that even matter? Are you even counting calories at this? Like, what the fuck are we doing?
It tastes like a normal caramel, and I love caramel. Oh my god, this is a keeper. Okay, 10 out of 10 recommend.
Work.
Get you guys this.
And no sugar alcohol, Marissa. Don't you know?
I know there's other ones too. There's like a watermelon moment.
Congratulations, Jahu. Excellent. Good vibes to you, my friend. 5 days is a long time. That's awesome. Congrats.
I think there's like a candy fish or whatever it's called, but the caramel. Wow. That's some good stuff. And the whole pack is one serving.
Did she give up the keto ice creams? Oh, the Greek... Were they Greek yogurts? Uzo? No, that's something different. Yuzu? No, that's something different. Had an ooze sound in it. I have an ooze.
So, it's pretty neat. I might have another and then be done with it because I feel like eating the whole pack is kind of like triggering to me, but...
I'm going to let you watch this without me saying anything, and then I'm going to say my piece. Ready? Go.
I might have another and then be done with it because I feel like eating the whole pack is kind of like triggering to me, but...
How is it that we're supposed to, like, take it all so seriously, treat Ambi with dignity and respect when we're talking about our relationships with food and triggers and all of that stuff, when she can't do it for herself? And I'm not to say to be disrespectful or hateful towards Ambi at all. I'm just saying, if you are someone who struggles in any capacity, it doesn't need to be in your relationship with food. It can be a struggle. It can be any struggle. We've all got struggles, but any struggle, right? And you sit on the internet and complain about that struggle for a fucking decade with nothing to show for it. And then this is the attitude? Damn. I mean, I know that Ambi's not likable, but she really does just show her whole ass sometimes. Like, I don't care if this is in response to a troll. I don't care if this is a response to a comment. I don't care if this is a response in general. Like, that's just... Okay, Mary. Sure. I don't want to eat the entire thing because that might be triggering. Ma'am, you've told us broccoli in your house is triggering for your food addiction. So maybe, like, get your fucking story straight before you start rolling your eyes at your own shit. You're a joke, like an actual joke. That's wild. That's wild.
That's good.
Condescending is probably the best word for it, Cracula. I would agree.
Alright, you guys, I'm sorry for the short vlog, but I am going to end it here.
That's fine. You can go. We've got one more. Bye, Ambi. Alright, let's get on to the latest vlog, which is entitled Salmon Bowl, Medication I Take, and Breakthrough in Therapy. Great, can't wait. Probably not addressing the condensation. I don't think that's the right word, and that's okay. This one's only 9 minutes, so let's go.
Okay, so I just got out of the shower, and I swear, I get such a satisfaction
Yeah, Oceana, good point.
completing a full perfume. So this is a Kardashian perfume that I've had, and I've officially finished it. This is the one I was going to wear today. But since it's empty, we are actually going to be using Blush by Kenneth Cole. So it is Monday, so every Monday...
Why are you yelling? Why are you always yelling? I'm going to turn her down for a bit. Just a little. There we go.
I take my little medicine guy here, and I will put my medicine in it. So I was taking 25 grams of
Okay, she has written milligrams, not grams.
Loft, and now I'm gonna start doing 50 grams, and I do that daily. And then I take a vitamin D3 one time every Thursday at 50,000 IU. So that goes in a little Thursday spot. But isn't this so cute?
I mean, it is. I'm confused. Are we not taking any, like, multivitamins, any iron supplements, anything? Magnesium? Recommend magnesium. I mean, not necessarily in supplement form, but magnesium's great. I started taking magnesium and it helped my sleep, like, 2 months later. Probably helps that I'm also not going to gym at, like, 11 o'clock at night, but that's just circumstantial. collagen better in food, right? Or is the supplement okay to take? I don't know.
Yeah, it definitely helps me remember to take my medicine. So we have my
Medication as content. That's where we are, Wheelie. Yes.
vitamin D in the Thursday, and I'm going to put 50 milligrams of Zoloft in each one.
That sounds like a brick, Lottie. Okie dokie. Aw.
Sometimes Rarity has a mind of her own.
Rarity is a cat who is conscious. Rarity does have a mind of their own. Yes.
And she goes on top of the cabinets and she starts running back and forth.
That's really cute.
And when she does this in the middle of the night, it scares the crap out of me. Okay, so I just
I hope Rarity trolls you.
had my first meal. I actually had some chorizo and eggs, and it was so good. Don't remember ever making chorizo before, but I did it, and it turned out spectacular. So I'm actually getting ready for my therapy appointment. We are on the 8th or 9th one. Who knows at this point?
You would know, because you are marking them off against the 12 that you are having to do.
So I had to write another paper. I've had to do a lot of outside things for therapy, for just like healing from trauma and stuff like that. So this one was 7 pages long. So she's kind of long, and I know I'm gonna have to read it in my therapy appointment, which I am dreading because I just don't want to go there, but we're gonna do it, and we're gonna do the work, folks, because that's what that's about. So I will see you guys after my appointment. Okay, guys. So I just got out of my appointment, and I want to say that this has a I'm always stumbling after my appointment. Hold on. This has got
It's fine. We could edit. It's not like this is live.
to be one of my most favorite appointments because I had a complete breakthrough. Like, it was so... I always hear about, like, these breakthroughs and
Yeah, and that's all it takes, gal. 9 sessions. It's like, just... whew.
therapy, and I'm like, girl, what do you mean? I was in the middle of reading this, and I have not cried over this paper in a while. Over the event, because I was kind of getting like desensitized
That was confusing, considering you'd said you'd just written it. But I understand.
to it, and all of that.
That would be nice, Linda.
So
Again, I argued I would love to be taken on the health gurney with Ambi. I think that the therapy side of it would be kind of a challenging gurney to communicate, right? And I don't think I'd be interested in it. And turns out I was right. Not particularly interested in diving into Ambi's childhood trauma. No, turns out that's not why I watch Amberlynn. I watch for salmon bowls and what I bought from whatever shop I was visiting. Yeah.
I had a complete like breakdown. I just started crying because this story to me feels like such a metaphor for also like everything that I went through, but it's like an actual thing that happened to me.
Nella, that's fair.
I don't know. It was just like a complete breakthrough. We talked a lot about it and more about stuck points. I have to do like this whole worksheet this week before I see him next week. And I don't know, like that breakthrough, like I feel lighter. Wow. I don't know.
Oh God, it's almost like it's unbelievable.
I kind of love it. I know therapy is different for everyone. I have done so much therapy.
Have you? Again, I'm gonna look. I don't believe this. I don't believe this at all. I don't. I just don't. Sue me. I don't. I don't believe that Ambi has spent a lot of time in therapy. And I don't believe that it's a massive coincidence that these 12 therapy sessions that she needs to take before they'll even consider the weight loss surgery, she's having all of these wonderful moments of clarity and breakthroughs and reevaluating my entire life and all of this when she's saying she's been in therapy for, what, decades at this point? Okay, great. It's just now that we're talking about deep stuff because we've actually got a goal towards the end. Because it's real this time. Maybe. Who knows?
And it has never been like this hard and this like, let's talk about the hard stuff, the stuff from the past, the stuff that is truly, truly like inside of you, making your day-to-day life hard, like the real deep stuff that you don't talk about. Because usually it's very like surface level, and it's not surface level with this, and it just, I don't know, love it. The next appointment is scheduled and we're just doing the damn thing. Because I had so many therapists to choose from. They're actually all psychologists that I got to choose from. And something drew me to this person, called them up, and I said, let's schedule that appointment. So, I don't know. I just feel...
Why are we retelling the story from, like, less than 9 weeks ago at this point?
like the universe is...
What? Maybe like 3 months ago? 2 months ago? Something in there.
definitely directing me in the right area, and I am just in for the ride, you know, but I still have to stop, brake, gas, steer.
It's not really what that phrase means, in for the ride. Please, sorry, what?
I said, let's schedule that appointment. So, I don't know, I just feel like the universe is definitely directing me in the right area, and I'm just in for the ride, you know, but I still have to stop, brake, gas, steer. But I am in for the ride, and as much as the universe is in charge,
Passenger princess. Yeah.
I'm also in charge, and I just feel, I don't know, I just feel really good after this appointment. Guess what I'm about to make?
Salmon.
About to make a salmon bowl with some...
Important. Keep frozen until used. Thaw under something refrigerator. Forgive me, chat. Frozen salmon like this. How do you all get it? How do you all get this? For some reason, this is giving, like, meal prep service, you know? Maybe not. Maybe she gets these from wherever she grocery shops. Kroger's? Is it Kroger's? I can't remember.
Salmon that I'm going to cook in a pan, which I've never
Thank you, Linda.
done before. I usually
Hey, Catler.
use the oven, but I wanted to switch it up. Just got done cleaning a little bit, see?
I'm not a particular fan of frozen fish either. But I'm not a massive fan of fish in general. Well, ever.
So I'm
Not never ever, just like not frequently.
excited. Hi, Twink! To try
You can just buy it at the grocery store. Interesting.
it in here. I'm just afraid I'm going to burn it
Is she doing HelloFresh? I can't remember.
and burn the apartment down. Let's hope not.
Get that in the freezer section in any store. Interesting. Okay.
We're not...
Again, I don't buy a lot of frozen fish, so that's why I was thinking, oh, this kind of looks like a meal prep thing.
Broccoli. I am going to pickle some red onion, carrots, and cucumber.
Okay.
I'm excited. We haven't had like a salmon bowl in forever. Feline.
I can't. Oh, we get a fridge tour. That's why I put fridge in the title, because we get a tour. Because, do you know what I don't see in this fridge today? Chat, guess what I don't see in this fridge today? It's cookies. I don't see cookies in the fridge today. Yeah. No cookies. No Stay Puffed cookie sheets. But what do we see? I see eggs and possibly more eggs on top of it. Some cheese, Premier Protein stuff. My God, why? Just why? Just why? There's that salsa and whatever else. The Chobani coconut things down the bottom. Creamer, water, more salmon maybe. You were going to say Ozempic. I wonder where the Ozempic has gone. Probably in the bin.
This is
cheese, tomato paste, cheese, more cheese, string cheese.
smoked salmon. Where is she? Oh, she's right here. She uses this stuff. I like my stuff nice and warm. So
Okay, well, okie dokie.
that's what she'll be using. So to pickle it, it's just like a quick pickle. It's not something that's gonna...
Vinegar in the fridge? Chat? Vinegar in the fridge?
like be forever like in the fridge. It's just like pickle it for 15 minutes. I promise it is so good. So it's gonna be with this
Vinegar in the fridge. You all put vinegar in the fridge?
rice vinegar, and then I put some sesame seeds as well. So we have a little bit of oil, added some garlic on top and some pepper.
No vinegar, not in the fridge. Right? All of my... I have rice wine, like Chinese cooking vinegar, white vinegar. That's all lives in the pantry. Fridge? Vinegar lives in the cupboard. Right. Okay, good. I thought I was doing it wrong.
That's literally all.
Because I've had arguments about what belongs in the fridge and what doesn't. Yeah, vinegar was not one I'd had to consider.
All I need. And then I'm just gonna add a lid to it and let it do its thing. Alrighty, so I'm about to turn.
Keep it with the oil. That's smart. I don't, but there's no space. That's why. I can make space. I should probably make space.
Turn this over. It smells
That is gonna be cooked. That's already cooked on the other side, and you haven't even flipped it yet.
so good. Oh yeah, she's a cooking.
Oh, she had the lid on. My mistake. We're broiling. Good.
So I got the rice going. I'm in the middle of cutting up the cucumber, and then I'm gonna cut up the broccoli. So I am very proud of my salmon, but
Okay, congratulations. Gold star, dear.
since it is gonna be like a salmon bowl, I do want to break it up I just wanted to show you guys that I know this is like so stupid to some people. They're like, okay, but I actually use a pan. I just feel like
someone get her a gold star. She's got enough stickers already. Actually, don't. Okay, well, this is not how I would enjoy salmon, but hopefully you do. Dry. AC, that's a good point. AC says, someone mentioned that she cooks everything on high. I think that's why she goes through so many pans. That would make a lot of sense. Yes. Yes, that would make a lot of sense.
for safeties, and that's why I always use the oven for salmon.
Yeah, right, Sandra? Just use canned salmon. Oh, that poor fillet.
But
oh, it's so dry. It's so dry.
I don't need her. All right, so here is my
That looks lovely, though.
bowl.
Yeah. Rice, salmon, peanuts. Nice.
And this is all very low calorie things. So it is a lot of...
I mean, we do have what looks like 2 cups of white rice on that plate. Don't get me started. Are we counting? Are we not? Who the hell knows? It doesn't matter. Eat what you want to eat. Whatever.
food.
Also, I'd like to talk about this dressing and where it's come from and the macros. And it doesn't matter. None of it matters. None of it matters. Eat what you want.
For not a lot of calories. I will say the most calories come
Can you tell me how many calories are in that? Most calories will come from the rice or the sauce.
from
Or the peanuts, actually.
the serving of peanuts. Well, it's half a serving, but peanuts are a little bit
I'm still curious about how much rice is in that bowl. But
high in calories, but I wanted a little bit of a crunch. But look how delicious this looks. The sauce on top, I am
PF Chang's homemade sriracha mayo dynamite hot sauce. Right.
just trying a serving of the sriracha mayo dynamite hot sauce. So I'm
Looks like keto. Well, apart from the 2 cups of white rice hiding under everything, yeah. Yep.
gonna go eat
Ooh, I would destroy this with some cauliflower rice. Ooh, yeah.
this. And I was gonna say I'm gonna go watch
But also not the salmon, because it seems dry.
Yellow Jackets, but I've officially caught up. You guys need to watch that show. It is
Oh my god, are you watching Yellow Jackets? Let me tell you, I'm in love. Well, I mean, we caught up. When did we catch up with it? Like 3-4 weeks ago? Can't stop watching it. It's amazing. Part of the stories. Michelle, hello, lovely. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you so much for the super sticker. I hope you're having a fabulous day and or night. Hi. Thank you. That's very kind of you. Thank you.
crazy.
Did we not want to put any background music over this one? Okay, well, we'll do it for you.
Okay, guys, so did some dishes, now I'm doing some laundry, and this is getting dwindly. So you take the leftovers. This is just...
Oh, everybody sit down. Everybody sit down. Make sure you're not handling any heavy machinery right now. We're putting containers in other containers.
They're like scent booster beads. So you have to refill them. And obviously the leftovers go on top.
Obviously.
So you can use the leftovers before you use the new. But I just use a little bit of this stuff in each one of my loads of laundry. It literally makes my clothing smell so freaking good.
Okay.
And then I put the lid back on.
I don't know what these things are. Very confusing.
Put the bowl in the
They look like wax melts.
sink.
Or nerds. Do you remember nerds? Those sour candies? That's what that looks like to me. They look like nerds.
These go in the trash. And then this guy goes back where he belongs.
Oh, we've still got the earbud in.
You guys are currently sitting on top of my load of laundry. So there it is. And then I just use Gain for my laundry soap. All right, you guys, so it is the end of the night. I actually just filmed
Who asked?
a video. So
Did anyone ask?
you guys will be seeing that soon.
They're terrible for your skin. I imagine so, Steven. Like extra fragrant stuff. Ooh, nah, not for me.
Pretty sure you'll see this one first. Sorry, this is a short one. Some videos
Oh, really? You can get them at Woolies, Ellen? I'll keep an eye out. That's great.
will be shorter. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one.
Oh, that's so weird, somebody. I use, there's one brand here in Australia. Oh, why can't I remember? Planet Ocean, something. So it's usually on the bottom shelf. It's like $2. They make laundry and dish detergents. They're biodegradable. They're low something. Planet Earth, Blue Earth. Blue Planet. Blue... Oh boy, that's gonna irritate me all night. Anyway, Ambi's done, and so am I. So I'm gonna go. That's it. We're done today. Planet Ark. Is it Planet Ark? Planet Earth? No, I think it's Planet Earth, Nella. I think it's that one. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I'm done. Ears off for Ambi. Chat, thank you all for hanging out with me tonight. You've been a blast. And I've been Zach. So make sure you take care of yourself. Drink your water. Take a walk. Yeah, take a walk out in nature. Hug your loved ones. Wear your sunscreen. And take care of yourself because you're worth it. And also, congratulate yourself because you deserve it. You made it to another day. For those of you on the rewatch, I appreciate your comments, opinions, and eyeballs. Chat, if you'd like to hit the like button, I'd appreciate that on your way out. Please and thank you. I am off. I probably won't be here tomorrow. Friday, my time, maybe? I don't know, whatever it looks like. Anyway, go be wonderful, and I will see you all in the next video, and or